Good morning, this is Ron Blake. Been a little while since I've brought a video. As many of you know, my wife is in the hospital and we're going through a season. And if you're not aware and you're watching this on Facebook, you might scroll down and you'll find the update that I gave yesterday. But as she's in the hospital in Tampa, these have been a little bit of a trying time. And this Easter Sunday morning, my son was coming to pick me up and we were going to drive the 50 miles to the hospital where she is. And I was sort of feeling a little sorry for myself and discouraged. And I have a Bible reading plan, Robert Murray McCheyne, a Scottish preacher from yesteryear, who came up with a plan that if you follow it, you will have read through the Old Testament once, the New Testament, and the Psalms twice. And so for April 5th, which on this year just happened to be Easter, one of the scripture readings was Proverbs chapter 23. And I've read that hundreds of times, but as I looked at Proverbs 23:18, here's what it said. There is surely a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. That really ministered to me. You know, sometimes life feels like it's closing in, doors aren't opening. It might even feel at times like prayers aren't being answered. And the timeline that we imagine and we work so hard for seems to be slipping through our fingers. But we're not finished. That's what this verse tells. My hope is still alive because I'm not finished. So here are three helps that I have found, three things that I'm holding on to from Proverbs chapter 23, verse 18. The first is God is already in my future. I don't have to have it all figured out. I have no way of knowing what's going to happen today or tomorrow. The unknown does not scare God. It doesn't worry him. Not because he doesn't care, but because he's already there and he has it all under control. That's my first thing that I'm holding on to. Second is, hope is not fragile, it's anchored. The world's version of hope oftentimes seems very flimsy, and I must confess, so does mine. But my hope is not rooted in my circumstances, it's rooted in God and his promises. And the third thing that I'm hoping in is that when it feels delayed, it may not really be denied. Just because I can't see what God's doing does not mean that he's not working and that he's not helping. And it's not my situation that's in control. It is God and his promises, and I'm clinging to those. Thank you for your prayers, your calls, your concern. It means more to us than we'll ever be able to indicate to you. And keep praying for me, for Suzanne, and I will keep praying for you. And I will talk to you soon. Have a great and blessed day.